Alright, it's time again for the auction not included. We're gonna do some sandbox learning, and this is what we were building last time. So what we try to do here is get the gold going. This is all gold, and we try to make a geyser, but the drip is not good enough for this kind of build. What you would need here is a stronger drip, and that is only possible via a terraformer, which we did not do. Instead, I did not save the game, but instead we built something like that, just boxing in the gold into a single layer, and that would then look something like. And again, we forgot to put in the dev mode, like every time. Good, but that is easy. Here in the main menu, just type in key A. Key A? No. Key Cly, and then play. Good. And then you have a little bit of a D here, and then you can resume the game. Good. Yes. But what we're gonna do next? We have our notepad open. Check that out. Gold geyser, we did. So check. That was last time. Petroleum power is kind of important. Good. Fat Cat. Fat Cat says auction included. That means you won't be breathing for too long. Very true. No, auction is deadly. Extremely deadly. But yeah, if you click a building and then Control F4 in the dev mode, and then you have the instant build. And then you can build something proper over here, and it would look as similar to this build there. Let's build up real quick, just to showcase. It's not a big deal, it's not very complicated. The most complicated thing is to heat up the mesh tile. Fat Cat says, hope you're doing great. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Fat Cat. I'm very happy to hear you enjoyed the movie. I recommend it. There's always these. I'm a big movie buff, just like the Fat Cat, and we give each other tips of what movies to watch. And this is a hidden gem. It's called The Pig, the Snake, and the Pigeon, and it plays in Taiwan. It's about a criminal, and he doesn't really like other criminals, and he figures if he's a criminal and the police is looking for them, he might as well be the number one criminal the police is looking for. So there's this list of criminals, gangster bosses, and he murders them. I'm not gonna spoil anything. He tries to murder them. No spoilers here. And tries to get on top of that list. So the police is looking for him primarily. I had never heard of it, says the Fat Cat. It's a genius movie. It is a genius movie. Let's put in a steel mesh tile in the middle. And this is the build. This is the build. It's practically done. Now, of course, it's not as easy as that, isn't it? It never is. This mesh tile here needs to be a certain temperature. And that is hard to do, but we can try. So, it goes like this. Closes off. And then we're going to have a contactless pump on one side. We have to box that in. I think a contactless pump here would be good. And we have to also have everything be a clean and nice area. Good. But it's always good to build a contactless pump. This needs practice. Contactless pumps need practice. What is this? Salt water here? Getting pumped? Having a salt water source nearby is a good idea for cooling. But this is it. This is a saltwater source, isn't it? It's a brine source. Well, same difference. We're gonna run it, and we're gonna pour it out. Should pour this into an infant storage, but this is not what we meant to do today. So we're just going to build it and be done with it. Good. Filter destroy all. Let's make it a bit bigger. Get rid of the stuff that is in the way. Now we're gonna mop the floor, clear the floor here, build in the pump, just as a quick exercise. A contactless pump. That is the idea. We're going to start using a liquid bridge. Overflow goes another way, and actual flow goes the right way. What if this was looking like that? Would that be good? Insulated pipe connect. Dum 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 dum. Here we have the flow around, and then we have to say 100G for the overflow into a liquid vent and back out. Did not connect yet. We want to configure this first. And this gives us enough room for a cooling loop. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Pouring out the liquid here somewhere. Bum 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 bum. And this is going to be some liquid. Any liquid is fine. Why am I not allowed? Because of pinch of peppermint. Good. Build over plants I got rid of. It's a fantastic mod. But it's too cheaty. Is it really? I don't know. Let's sample this. Press Shift F and fill everything up. Nominally. Good. And this is going to be our cooling loop. Dum bum 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 bum. Just need a radiant pipe. It's not going to run for long, but we're just messing around here, aren't we? Good. So where would be the entrance? Maybe here? Obsidian ladder. And then we're gonna deconstruct the saw. And entering the build from here. Bum bum bum. Good. Is this looking great? Not really. But it's looking like it could work. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. That was a mistake. Good. Right, so the important part is this area here. Now we cannot reach. But we could if this was a vacuum and this is part of a vacuum chamber. No. We need to reach in the end for preheating this. Should we do a preheater as well? 1100 degrees. Do I have 1100 degrees somewhere? Anywhere? No. Bam. Don't I have this uranium thing? What's inside of there? 2600 or 2400? Good. But we're gonna cheat it in, aren't we? Just to have it built. Alright. Let's clean the area. Brush is gonna be Napa. Dum bum. It's just gonna be 1 kilogram is enough. Gonna adjust the mass. And here is the liquid lock, and there is the contactless prime liquid. Good. Power-wise, we can connect. Oh, what the heck is this? Boom, 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 boom. Conductive wiring. That's good enough. We're already pumping. Let's configure. And here as well. Now we're going to find out. Oh, why is this not going? So if you want to cool this down, hey, let's do a timer. Thermosensor, timer sensor. It was here somewhere. Yeah? Probably. Good. Here is riveting gameplay, guys. Riveting gameplay. Liquid pipe. And now we need a cord to connect these, and we're gonna open this 1 second every cycle to cool down whatever is here, and whatever is there, it is naphtha. For some reason it's not coming out because we're not connected. That's right. Good. Now we're going to sample with a Shift S. I had to go into the game settings to map that key. It was sandbox on off first, which is silly. Extremely silly. Do I have to pause the game? How many different types of stuff is there? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think we're not clean. Hey, who took my... Let's brush in 1 kilo naphtha again. Good. That did not work. Ah, because we're broken. Genius. Can I move it? No. Using the dev tools. Backfiring. Insulated tile from isoracine. Good. Looks like something you would pull out of your ears. Not a fan. Let's brush in the naphtha now. Good. And now we're gonna fill towards the end. Oh yeah. The end was good, man. The end was genius. I like the cult sequence. Man, these cultists. Crazy brainwashing stuff. Don't want to spoil anything, but I can recommend. Brainwash people. he's like, all right then. That was good. Now connect this up. I'm sure we have a pipe here somewhere. And we have pumpage. And they kept singing. Of course they kept singing. Dum, 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 dum. Now, we have to heat this up somehow. Fill. Gold. Molten. Temperature, let's say, what will not damage. Isoracine is melting at 200 degrees Celsius. Seriously? What could be good? Let's say igneous rock. See if that works. That is a mistake. properties? 1400. So it would work. Sample brush. Polluted oxygen. Sample. Fill. Not allowed to zoom anymore. Game broke. Interface of the game frequently breaks. It's just... Oh, now we're back. Good. The right click did it. Alright. And we have oxygen again. Which we should not. Click here again. Good. Nothing here. Which means we can replace. Good. Alright, so now we're gonna brush in gold. This will melt at 1400. So we're going to brush in gold at less than 1400. 1300. Gotta be careful with the salt, but this will cool down. Let's do the regular thing, 1100. 800 kilograms of gold. Whatever. Now, the problem is heating up the mesh tile. Good, we're heating up. Facket says, I gotta be up for church in 2 hours. Sleep. Have a great day. You have a great day, Fat Cat. Probably gonna see you tonight when I stream something else. Now, let's increase this and turn on the volume of the fantastic Silent Hill original soundtrack a little bit. Yeah, now we're cooling down again. So the mesh tile here is conducting heat with the insulated tile there. Interesting. Can we abuse this somehow? In the end, we probably have to. But let's see how this goes. Bum 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 bum. Temperature now, this is so slow in heating up. And that is the problematic thing. It would be better if this was a metal tile that was hot. The heat spike from below. Bum bum bum. Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Let's keep going. Bum bum bum. Filling up would be bad. Just brush it in. Good. What temperature are we now? 900. Bum, 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 bum. We have to do this because injecting heat with a heat gun never works. Good. 900 degrees, 700 degrees. Still not satisfactory. Good. I guess what I should have done from the beginning is abuse the fact that there can be 10 tons of gold in a single space. Dun, dun, dun. Let's make sure this really is a single space. Good. Now we're continuously exchanging heat. And we have to wait apparently until the insulated tiles also exchange the heat. So what temperature do we have? Almost good. Will we let it melt? No. Oh, now we're getting gold out. And we made a mistake. So the gold cannot go anywhere. Ah. Now how do we call this after that? That sucker. That sucker just big time. Oh, can I go through here? Not with sandstone. Dum 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 dum. I do not like. And back into the tank. Good. Bum 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 bum. Right. Almost correct. Can we turn off the pump? Or some of it will sit in. Good. This is green. And we should not be pumping here. We should be pumping exclusively there. And now we can bridge over. No, that doesn't work. Definitely not a fan. But it is what it is. Like a bridge rotate button. Terrible. But it is what it is. Good. As expected, the gold is freezing. Good. What temperature do we have now? 900 or something. 600. So this is terrible. This is actually terrible. What would be good is airflow tiles and then insulate around. But that's too much effort for my taste. In this case, it would have to be... could we do something nice just building this in space? But what about the mesh tile then? Somehow space doesn't work right. They need to fix it. They need to fix space. The background, space exposure has a lot of interactions that are just terrible. They should just make it so that you can build a background tile behind a mesh tile. That would solve a lot of issues. Good, let's brush in more gold. Bum ba bum ba bum bum bum. Dum bum bum. So what is the temperature now? 860 rising. Da, da, da. Molten gold. Look at the liquids. Look good. What is this here though? Why is there pollution there? This is so weird. Trapped. Oh, because we have the instant build mode. Possibly. Good. What is the gold temperature? Still quite hot. Just brush in some more gold. 930 degrees. Some of the gold is melting back, which is good news. So in theory this could work? Or are we not there yet? Probably aren't there yet. 1000 degrees. But we're very close. Extremely close. Let's brush in more. This looks more stable. I'm gonna melt at 1060. I think this is good. Now we need to brush in some salt. Good, and it's a good thing we do this again, because we need to know the temperature. No, not the temperature. Temperature as well, of course. 1100. But we also need 600 grams. What's my mistake now? Weird. Extremely weird. What is happening? Dun, 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 dun. Let's redo the gold. $1,700. Do something hot. High mass. Some of the things are still too cool. Oh, the salt is also touching the roof, and yeah, that is problematic. Insulation would be better. This is good that we tested this again. All these insulated tiles. Now there's oxygen. You know, there's steam and oxygen. And then we have to reheat this. I don't think so. Good. Let's do insulation then. Good. What's inside here? Steam. No gas trapped inside is good. Inside of the tiles themselves. No, gas only. Sample some of the vacuum and fill it. Of course, I don't know where anything is now. There. Fill gas. Alright. Get rid of this gold. 20 degrees insulated tile. There is liquid spilling here. Killing the naphtha. That's not good. No. Is this all very hot? Probably. Good. Sample and brush. Alright, now this should work. Brush in some gold liquid. Temperature 1200. Full capacity, see what happens. Blade is blading over. Some reason we melted here. Is this because of the ladder? Oh no, because of this insulated tile here. Mm-hmm. Still touching. Well, let's keep pumping. And I can replace that tower. Good. Now the gold has the right temperature, and the insulation tile is of course holding. Now back to the salt. Molten salt. That is solid. Damn it. There we go. Temperature 1100 something. 0.6 and here and there. Good. And there is our gold guys here, artificially created. But of course, in reality, this would probably look a bit different. This would look something like airflow tiles, surrounding absolutely everything. Wait a minute. Deconstruct buildings. 3 duplicates have died and the colony is lost. What happened? The game did not tell me. Now that I built this? Oh, come on. That sucks. Good. We're gonna find out what was the problem there. Man, oh man. This duplicate afraid of dark? But here's a mood lamp spinning light. Huh? Good, we have oxygen. Probably ran out of food. What happened? Did I click a vacuum here? And they suffocated? I don't know what happened. But let's click the sandbox. And spawn in more food, but something else must have happened. No idea what happened. What is he doing? Don't tell me they're bringing it into the refrigerator. It's the dumbest thing. Good. Can we cook something here? No. Anyways. So in reality, wow, this looks nice. You would probably build something like this. Airflow tiles. Mesh tile. Airflow tile. Everything touching the molten gold. But I'm really not comfortable building this without having everything accessible. Dum dum dum. A contactless pump would be here. Plumbing. Good. And then we would surround this with insulated tiles. Wait. Any tiles, really. That makes things easier. Right. Where are we going in? I don't know. Alright, we need a cooling loop here, and this looks better even. Plumbing. Like a bitch. Good, cooling loop here. Stuff goes to the left. Something like this then. Good. Look at valve, rotate. Like so. And the reason I don't like to do this is we're running so far, we have to have another tile up on top. But alright. Just a second. Can we do this different? What if these valves would look like that? The filtered stuff goes out here. Will this work? Never tried this. Let's try. Good. Brush in. Never. One key. Over here. And we cannot see. Genius. The entryway would sit possibly here. Yes, that's what I don't like. But now I can see them after. But if this was a metal tile, I could cool the metal tile. Probably have a metal tile at this stage of the game. Good. We're entering the vacuum over here. And then we can close it off. This looks good, except for we cannot service the area. That I really don't like. But when we work with gold, it is what it is. If the liquid is here. Well, what we could do... Let's close this off first. Cannot have heat transfer here. Let's just do a granite thing there. But then we have heat transfer here. Good. So the cooling loop goes here. Do we have one? Oh, we reloaded the game, didn't we? We do kind of. Thing is, that here will heat up. Bam, bom, bom, bom. But is alright. Good. We're going to empty this into space. Radiant. Oh, and closes off heat-wise. Alright, hey, this I like better. That's pretty cool. But the serviceability, I have to figure out. Normally I do an entryway here. And that could be if this chamber was different. We do need a pushage here. Oh no. Network error. I hope the stream is still up. Looks like it. But network error? I don't like. Good, anyways. Normally I do an entry here, which is not a problem. Salt can sit there and be a spring. Also, this is clean. Let's filter some vacuum. Here. Oh, we can just sample it from here, can't we? Good, and then fill it up. Boom, boom, boom. There's several gases here, but no more. Oops. But still. Good. So the environment is clean. If we heat up this mesh tile now, could you just what is the heat gun? 15 degrees. This is a joke. And it's not working. On the flip side, we're just heating up the mesh tile now. This should be fast. Let's brush in some gold. Good. This should be good. Dum 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 dum. Yep. On top of an airflow tile, there is the magic barrier, and it looks terrible, but it makes more sense. Good. And now we can put in the salt, and as well a vent. Liquid vent. Steel is good enough. So fonts in a file. This is getting cooled down by the Geysir here. But what cools down the Geysir? Nothing. Good. Power. Bum 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 bum. Alright. And I don't know if this works. Also sandstone might melt. 900 degrees. If I run the gold through, it will melt. What about granite? Melt even earlier than sandstone. What am I doing? Igneous rock? 1400, that will work. Good, igneous rock. We're taking out the liquid. And it goes into here. Is this in the wrong space? I think it is. Needs to go here. Good. Taking out the liquid. This is now a piece of naphtha, isn't it? Good. So we can cut the pipe. Because there's gold in there. It's heating up already. It's cooling down. Ah, yeah. Because there's a pipe. It is insulated. It's made from igneous rock. And it will hold, of course. But the gold might freeze if I don't pump it soon. So let's figure this out real quick. Okay, this is 1G. And we're going to run it around now. You go... Oh, damn it. Would that work? Sure. Except the bridge is not on point. Rotate. Bum 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 bum. The bridge must go into the loop. And the question is, can we have this loop? Like so. Don't know. Good, but we're going in. And the liquid valve says 1. So we're going in here. 1 round. Should be nominal. So we're configured. Good. Overflow gold goes out. That is a no-brainer. And the naphtha goes back into the 100G valve. And in the end, into the pump. Again. And we can connect this now. So the gold can go out. And the gold can go into the loop. So it gets ejected into the basin again. And that is the idea. Now the gold is getting cooled down by the pipe. But we should have buffer temperature. Good. And molten salt. And then we figure out how to make this serviceable. Molten salt. Brush in. Molten salt. Adjust the size. 0.6 kilogram. Temperature 1100 something. There we go. It looks very different and it's barely visible what is happening. But it is happening. It is happening intermittently. This is a gold geyser functional. But not serviceable. Let's save the game before something happens again. Good. Gonna let this run for a while. And see what happens. Well, what should happen is we would have a lot of molten gold here. So this should stop pumping when we have enough. Something like that. Let's do it. Hydrosensor from steel. Use steel to connect these. If we are below 2000 kilograms, keep pumping. Good. So that should fill up with gold. And we're gonna see if this holds forever. It should. Maybe until the geyser heats up, but this will never heat up. There's too much mass. We're gonna be fine here. It's 10 degrees, and the liquid pump from copper will overheat at 240 watts. Well, maybe it will overheat in 2000 cycles. Who knows? Good. So the molten gold geyser check. But what is it that we're meant to do now? Petroleum power. Oh dear. Petroleum power. So what we normally have is a petroleum geyser, like so. How do we take the extra petroleum out? We don't. Let's do a standard petroleum geyser. Where should we put it? Does it matter? No. Let's do a reveal action. Good. And then we need some room to work with. Filter destroy all. This is good. And it is a vacuum. Let's enclose it. Gonna use something realistic. Granite insulated tiles. Good. Looking great. Looking fantastic. Alright, petroleum power needs a petroleum geyser. At which corner? Or should we put it centrally? Let's put it centrally. Good. Petroleum is a bit more forgiving. Let's do our standard thing. We come in here with a duplicate and build it. Good. Having a ladder here, probably. That is how it should look. Then we're going to pour some petroleum. Five tons is good. Doesn't give me the option. 5,000. Good. Size 1 is alright. Temperature? Sure. 27 degrees. Now this should settle. And then we have a correct setup. Notice how this is serviceable from the right and from the left. Good. Where is the mesh tile? Here. So just regular materials. Reasonable materials like cobalt or copper or anything. Let's do cobalt. Good. Where's my vent? Here it is. A normal liquid pipe from sandstone. Good. And the petroleum that we produce goes where? Into the tamer. And there is the meat and bone of the things. Let's finish the guys here first. We're going to have a power source from the outside, I'm sure. Good. There we go, we're already pumping. Oh, that's cute. Then we need a hydro sensor. If we can find it. Let's do gold. Another wire, also gold. And we're going to say if this is below 500, then open this, we need more production. Good, now that petroleum will run out. To complete the guys here, we need a little bit of liquid water. Let's try brine. I haven't tried this, but it has the same viscosity as water. 0.6 kilograms is what we need. Good. And that is the guys here. Very simple. It's going to look different from that one. It's also great, but it's producing more since it's always producing. But then you would need a secondary pump to get it out. So yeah. Maybe a plastic pump is good enough? No, don't think so. Anyways, back to the build. We need to have petroleum power, and it needs to be set up simple for the early game. Because I'm thinking petroleum power with a little bit of effort is the easiest thing you can do. Because there's a near unlimited, or there's an unlimited supply of petroleum once you have this guys here. And all you have to do probably is cool this down. So you would run a cooling loop, an active cooling loop through here. And doesn't even need that much cooling down. But yeah, the liquid pump produces a little bit of heat, and that will only present itself as a problem very, very late. You can even let it heat up for 2000 cycles, and you gotta be careful that the brine doesn't flash, but this is relatively stable. Good. To the design then. Power, petroleum. Petroleum generator, good. We cannot put it down because we don't have a floor. The reasonable thing to do is use mesh tiles. Good. I think as a base. Right. Question is, will this thing cool itself down? In the past, it was quite good cooling itself down. What if we don't use mesh tiles? What if instead we use regular tiles and box it in at one side? Or we figure out the left side? Transformer must go in. 2000 to make this extendable. What if... So what I'm thinking is, this produces carbon dioxide, right? And it also produces polluted water. So if we were to collect the polluted water, we would need steel. Otherwise the pump in the polluted water will heat up, and then we have a heat source as well. But how hot is everything gonna go? I don't even know. So what we would have is a basin. If it's too much liquid, pump it out, but we keep the liquid stable in here. And then the carbon dioxide can drop down, be collected as well to feed slicksters. Build something people refer to as a dirty break. What will be the temperature here? So we're probably going to start out with a single one, right? Copper. Will this overheat? Has no overheat temperature, right? It has an overheat temperature of 75 degrees. Can we make this from gold amalgam? We can. Overheat temperature 125. Let's see if we can get away with the gold amalgam build. Could be, could not be. What if we go all out and have a bunch of them? This little guy here will not do it justice then. Probably have to build a terraformer. Let's leave ourselves ways to extend. So to the left, if we had something like that, and then build everything to the left. Oh, we're gonna build it somewhere else. That will be the roof. This is something like this. That is the roof. Good. Then we have this 4-tile up high structure. Means here is a floor, but we do need a basin. Let's say here's a basin. Good, we're gonna plumb out using a gold amalgam pump. And we need a transformer and power distribution. Why do I want power distribution here? I do not know. Let's furthermore pretend that the power spine goes here. Good. Power spine goes here. No power consumers, sure. That would mean a battery setup. Having the battery sit in hot carbon dioxide or liquid. Let's choose liquid. Good. The pump, of course, is controlled by a hydro sensor. From gold. Automation by gold. Connect. If we're above... This is polluted water. Ah, polluted water. Let's make no mistake here. It's going to be polluted oxygen and it's going to be carbon dioxide. So a lower pump pumps everything carbon dioxide out. So we're going to have yet another pit. Something like this. Good, but power transformer. Batteries first. Batteries, power distribution, transformer. Let's do the batteries here. Smart battery from gold. Pump. Power shutoffs from anything we have. Good. And a power transformer. Let's make it large. Good. So this is wrong. Because we need 3 thingies for the petroleum generator. Good. And then it drops down its carbon dioxide. We're entering through a jump log on the right side. Go through this hole. But is there a different way? What if we make this further deep? Like so. The advantage is we could have a straight shot. Sandstone. Ladders. Good. Gas pump gold amalgam. Alright. Power spine connects up. Better to visualize this like so. Have these cyrillic letters here. Conduction bridge. Here and there. We want to go out from below. Right. That means here. So the in is always the leftmost side power shutoffs. Good, we immediately filled up. And we'll distribute power into the machines. Good, the right battery will control. Left battery will be suppressed. Automation we're taken in from up above. That means the NOT gate goes here. And the rider goes there. I think. Probably yes. Good. So this battery says we don't need anymore, so we can let stuff out. Ah, this is good to visualize. The outermost power shutoff lets power out. Good. That is if you take it in from above. If you take it in from above, then the outermost will take it in. So top right. Good. Very nice. Now the power goes back in that we produce. Can have a heavy watt conductive wire here. Good. Just in case we want to extend this to the right. And we could. How much power is this? Limited to 4 kilowatt. So we can have a secondary one. Alright, sure, let's have a secondary one. And where is the jump lock? Here then, obviously. Good. Do we have to really brush this in? Crude. 0.1. Sure, we want to make this realistic. Oh. If you want to make this realistic, then this build is wrong. Let's do a filter to destroy all. Good, let's say we do 2. Just so that we have 2. We have to make sure that the liquid stays on the left side. The overspill then is there. Which is a bit different. Yeah, this is definitely different. Where do we go in? On the right side and possibly on the left side as well. Build it mishlish. Make it accessible from both sides. Make sure there's a door. Then we need 4 jump locks. Oof. This is gonna be in survival. Oh, I don't like this at all. But can it be helped? This is so ugly. This is really damned ugly. And we come in from here. Oh. Yeah, we'll probably do it like that. Ugh. Yuck. But it's fine. Good, here's our jump lock. Brush in, crude. 1 spot. And then we're gonna brush in another. Also just a spot. And then we're gonna brush in petroleum. Good, here's our jump lock. Normally this is a mesh tile for pukage purposes. But they're always going to puke to the right, aren't they? So if they stand here and puke, it's going to wreck the thing. But they're not, right? Anyways, this is a safe environment now. Carbon dioxide will drop down. Where is my... I'm gonna leave the letters. I'm gonna leave the letters out. This is just too ugly. I cannot. Good, but we need a carbon dioxide pit, definitely. So that would be here. And ventilation. Gas pump. Good. Gas pump is controlled by an AND gate. Rotate. Oh. Oof. Oof, this is worse. Doom doom. Right, let's put it in. From gold is good. If we have carbon dioxide here and carbon dioxide there, we're going to pump it out. Doesn't get easier than that. carbon dioxide. Copy settings. Right, but where we're gonna pump it? Doesn't matter, no. Ventilation. Gas pipe. Yeah, sandstone. Here. Gas vent, good. Alright. Now we're gonna connect it, of course. I like that it's immediately connected here. But alright. No liquid intake, combustible liquid, large power transformer. Let's do 2 already. Yeah, it doesn't. Good, large power transformer, no power. So how's this looking? I think it looks normal. Can we run it already? No. We need to take the liquid out somewhere. Here is good. Liquid pipe, sandstone. Goodbye. Good. Is this the easiest petroleum build I can think of? What if there was an aquatuner there with a cooling loop? Just to make things complicated. What if it flashes the stuff? What if it never does flash the stuff? What if this brick stays the same temperature? Let's run it and see what happens. Good, we're connecting here. Dum dum dum. Good. Yeah, large power transformer. It has no alert anymore, no warning. Even though it doesn't receive, but it knows it will receive somehow. Pretty cool. Good. We have power, we have polluted water, we have carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is pumping sometimes. This looks good. I'm collecting liquid water at 36 degrees. Why? I guess the petroleum gets heated up 10 degrees. So is that it then? It will be at 40 degrees. Petroleum generator is producing heat. Large power transformer is producing heat. Smart battery is producing heat. Liquid pump, barely noticeable. Gas pump, yes. Gas pump is running pretty much 20 degrees. How is it getting cooled down? Good question. I think the reasonable thing would have been to run a liquid pipe with the petroleum through here and use a conduction panel. It's gonna be ugly. Maybe this is good enough. Gold amalgam, 125 degrees. I think it's alright. 125 degrees. That is exactly the borderline of steam turbine working. But alright. So this must be run now for a while. But it could be the nominal build. The new nominal build to produce some power. But what I would like to do is probably make a terraformer. I'm gonna add this to my wish list of what I wish to check out. Petro terraformer. Good. That's a good idea. Because we need more petroleum than just this little bit here. Is good for one petroleum generator. Is it good for 2 petroleum generators? Let's test it. I very much don't think so. Let's find out. Good, that's more production, more carbon dioxide, more heat. And we have to deal with everything. Temperature 76 degrees, Now, things made from gold amalgam already would break. Things made from not as strong material, like gold amalgam, would break. But everything is gold amalgam and gold. Overheat temperature 125, yes. So let's see if we're heating up. And the petroleum? Is not enough. As suspected. So that's terrible. Second one maybe. You will need this for each. And this takes power as well. 240, so if you have a double production, could be nice. Ship this out. For permanent production, you need 2 pumps. Like we have down here. Oh, we don't. But we could have extended the chamber. Yeah, this is so pointless. Producing petroleum here, but we cannot stop this pipe because we need the 10 key to produce, and yeah. This is not a good build. What would be the nominal build? The nominal build would be a terraformer. No question. Good. Let's make one. We need 2 springs. Where we're gonna build the terraformer. Will there be room here? Could be. Yeah, let's try. Good. These are the 2 springs. Then the liquid is coming out. Here in the middle, hitting a mesh. Oh! No, we don't have this anymore. This is a terraform, we don't need this. The liquid is just flashing down here. Splashing down here. What if we do a new terraformer? And let's not forget the liquid gets pushed up here somewhere. Here. So that is then in the way. Let's put this out of the way. Funny thing is, the def generator here will overheat as well. Or can overheat. Good. But still, I think I want to move this over even more. Good. And you can even increase the springs and increase production. The number of springs. Good. So I have seen this in the forums. I'm gonna try and build this. We're gonna brush in some water. Good. 0.06. At 27 degrees is fine. Alright, and these are our springs. Good. Then I'm gonna pour it down and push up. Are we going to push up both directions? I don't think it is needed. One direction for 100 kilograms of petroleum is good enough. So let's collect somewhere with a pump. But where? Good. We don't want anything here much. Let's push it over on the right side. Da da da. Gonna have doors. How many doors do we need? Don't know. So if you drop down here, why do I need 2 spaces? I don't. This is just production. So if we have collection here and push uppage there, that would work. Let's give ourselves generous room. This is too generous. Say I want to collect it here. And push it out there. That would mean this is pretty much unserviceable unless I do something like that. Good. Put in ladders? No. Good, ladder down here, duplicate stands there, does this, ladder down here, duplicate stands there, does this. Push in here. No. We have to collect it here. Deconstruct. Good. Pushing out, pouring in. No, we have to push it over. Unless... there is no unless. This is strictly production. But where is the collection? Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. This is producing. I have no idea. We're pouring over here. Good. Rotate. Where is this? Huh? How's this work? Oh. The auction not included is not asymmetric again. But it's fine. This just means we're producing here. This must be always full. Pouring out. No, then we're not pushing up. Sucketh a bit. So what if we make it symmetric? Where is the collection? Collection must be here. Pouring in there. Do we need a double porch? I don't think we do. One is good enough. Yeah, I think I remember this. Alright, so what if we have a lot of liquid here? Is this gonna push upwards, as it should? Can we collect it here already? Will it push up more there? I doubt it. This is collection and that is production. Good. So extra liquid is flowing out here, and nominal liquid is flowing there. Will it be 100 key? That is the question. Well, we cannot know until we try out. Until we try it. We can figure out the aesthetics another time. Good. Pour in here. That means there is the Escher. Let's lock the door. Copy settings. Good. Is this now as it's supposed to look? No. But this needs to be reachable. So yes. This is extra space. But it needs to be. Good. Is this as easy as it is? Now we have to prime it. Let's prime it like so. No, we forgot a crucial thing. And that is the trapped piece of gas. Here, or... Oh, that cannot be because we need to source the area. No, this is not difficult. Let's do it without. Without the trapped piece of gas. Which sucketh. How the heck do we make this serviceable? I think last time I had a door here. Let's try it. Good, and bring the gas. Oh, we're gonna bring the gas, right? Petroleum generators. Don't have power. What we could do is bring extra petroleum from here, but no need. Alright, petroleum is already flowing. Notice there is nothing happening here. Let's put it in the door. Dum-da-dum. Automate it. Where's my switch? Open, let's say it's closed. Power-wise... Doesn't need to be powered, let's suppress. Good. Now we're pouring here. But nothing is happening. And that is because there is no gas trapped here. Is what I'm thinking, I do not know. Let's filter some. Good, carbon dioxide is right there. Good, it's high pressure as well. But we don't care. Let's just fill it up. See what happens. Absolutely nothing. So how do I get a waterfall again? Yeah, this is just how it's gonna get set up, and it's only going to take forever. Good, but in theory there's a lot of petroleum flowing down now. Good, let's flow more petroleum. Fill, brush. Let's brush it in. Good, petroleum. 740, sure. And somehow no waterfall is coming here. Don't know what's up with that. I think I forgot something crucial. I probably forgot something crucial. Dun, 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 dun. Does it not must fall somewhere and spill? Probably. So just because I've seen this in the forums, let's read the forums again for a moment. Wait a minute. Here, read this. Hopefully to soon be patched away. What? Good. I was looking for the specific setup. I cannot find it. No. That's fine. Let's forget about it. And instead do the drippage on top of a thing to spill down. Where we're gonna drip down? Here? There? There? Getting a continuous flow is crucial. Let's get a continuous flow for a moment. Just for a moment. Good power. Alright, so we have a continuous flow. And I don't want to do the mesh again. Dim dim bum bum. No, I don't want to load up my save file either. This looks good. What if we destroy the carbon dioxide? So there was a mesh. Was there? No, I don't want this. I want a terraformer. Damn it. I really don't want this. I want a terraformer instead. I have to load up my save file again. It's gonna suck. Good, let's save this. And load my terraformer. I've built it only once. And of course, I completely forgot how to do it. That's the thing. I built it once and only in Sandbox, which is brutal. Should have only in survival, not in Sandbox. Should have practiced this in Sandbox. Alright, no problem. Let's have a sip of liquid water, where the game takes 2 minutes to load up, probably. Funny thing is we're still in dev mode. So we could just continue on over here with experimentation. Dun, 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 dun. But will it be laggy? I do not know. Good. But let this be the last project we're gonna do. My brother is coming to visit. And it's gonna be a short session. Tonight is gonna be more streaming. Just don't know what. Probably some Warhammer. I'm feeling a little bit like a roly play. It's gonna be real good. Let's load this up. Come on, game. I just want to know how the terraformer is done. Because that's a good build. It's a powerless build. And infinite liquid. It's proper. Let's load. Makes you wish for a high-end rig. My rig is good, but I think loading is dependent on your graphics card, believe it or not. Oh, come on. I cannot even click the more info. Oh, there it is. Marble sculpture, come on. More marble sculptures. Marble tile. Decor. Where is it? Mod manager pipes the comfort juice and provide material color no use camera. Hatch moth, puff moss, Baku, move the sea to build Aku monument, tinted aqua to suppress custom tiles, palm tree, marble tile, show building ranges, pliers, names, quick ready, incorporating for reverse budget construction with the sandbox move. It's not in the list. So how do I disable it? This is just frustrating. Oof. What we're gonna do? Marble tile is not marble sculptures. This is the decor pack. Good. Going to find the mod somewhere else. Ta-da! Loading the game up again. So when do you get a waterfall? I think when you have more than 10 kilograms. We could have tried that. Because a waterfall is what we need. Let's load up a quick one first. Good. They're gonna make a waterfall. Just need 2 vents. Sure. Control F4 for instant build. Control F4. Why is it not already in? That's why I put it in the text file normally. Good. Development resume. Uh-oh. I hope it resumes the right thing, you know. Good. Otherwise we're gonna sit here forever. For a save file that is corrupted. That could not be good. Alright, that looks great. Good, select a thing, Control F4. Liquid, go here. Oh, this will break the water. This would break the water. Let's connect this directly. take out the liquid. Then we have a waterfall. Probably, and it broke the water already. No problem, let's mop it up. And see if we get a waterfall. Don't know. Not springing here. Try something like this then. Still no waterfall. Let's make it a vacuum. Sample. Oops, no sandbox tools. Sample. Brush. No waterfall. How do you make a waterfall? Bumper. Good. And still no waterfall. I have to load up my other game to know how it's done again. Good, main menu. Let's try and find the mod that is breaking the game. Should be marble sculptures. Marble sculptures. Build over plans is gone, it's unsub. It stays there forever. Yep. Plan buildings, I can remove this here. Morphs. Interior color furvine. Let's get rid of the furvine as well. Cannot, great. Vexelator. Go for Sandbox. Let's get rid of the shoes as well. But no uses. Suppress notifications. Sandbox tools, deconstruction, reverse bridges, better info cards. Isn't it a core pack that adds marble sculptures? That would be terrible. Custom tiles, re-upload. Do I get a readme? Animations, assets. Preview, custom tiles. Nope, no readme. Let's find out in the Steam Workshop. Bing, bom, bom. Right. First, nav the color. Oh, it did not take any of my input. That's fine. Nav the color. Nav uses fuel, colorful sandbox, material color. Fuel color tiles, LED color fix. The answer is no. Alright, too bad. Marble sculptures. More marble sculptures. I don't have it installed. I don't have it installed. How is it throwing an error? Probably the decor pack is throwing an error. Good. Continue. Let's load up, upload. Let's load a previous save and hope it doesn't crash. Very unlikely. But let's try. If not, I'm going to watch one of my VODs, see how it's done, and then return to the sandbox. I'm going to do this off stream. Good. But I think I'm very satisfied with the tamer of the petroleum engine. that's all not a thing. Of the dirty brick that uses petroleum power. That would be great. Building this in a Sandbox, but I haven't tested it too much, so I don't know if the temperature will be stable or not, and if gold amalgam is good enough. But it should be. If memory serves, we had about 80 degrees in there when we played it in survival. Let's load this up. And don't crash, please. Oh, I heard a sound there. What? And the graphics card is whirring. Good, we should be almost there. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. And that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to figure this out off stream, and I'm going to see you tonight for probably some Warhammer. Until then, have a good day and a good night.